Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going tonight? Get to watch the green screen freak out because I'm back to the green hoodie. Anywho, it's been a day. Got to take my wife out for dinner for the first time since the baby was born. Now I'm here hanging out with you guys. It's going. But, hectic day on the client work. One of them is really interesting, spinning up the all the new tooling and stuff for the new code base that I'm working on, and getting the prototype electronics all plugged in so we can start playing with that, make sure the sensors do what we want them to do. And then the other one is chaos. So yeah, we're having some fun. Anywho, we're gonna see who jump scares who tonight. Because last time, so 2, 3 jump scares? Hello. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. Open to. It's always a good reset for me to be able to come and hang out on stream and get my brain out of the chaos of the day. So I hope things are going well on your end as well. Hopefully it's gonna chill out a little bit and I can get in the Discord some evenings. But I have been working most days from about 7 a.m. to 10:30, 11 p.m. I go crash. So it's a thing, that's for sure. And now, let's see if I can remember where I need to go. Okay. This actually helps. So we closed off a few of these things. So the burning side room. Or the slide... Wow, burning side room. Words, brain. That's not a good start to the night. Now. The slide burning room. Right, so we found the first of the secret rooms. Oh, bummer. What, was it a good party at least? And I did put the VOD up on YouTube if you want to watch it in crisp 4K. So it is up on YouTube. If you don't see that, we discovered a lot, and I may have left skid marks in my pants at one point. Yeah, I play and record in 4K because AMD graphics card. I can record AV1 4K, so even a 4-hour stream only ended up being like 12 gigabytes. Then I overlay the chat and I put it up there in 4K. So, let's see here. Birthday parties. It has to be a very select group of people for me to want to go to a birthday party. But as you can see, slide burning room. We learned things. Okay, only 12 gigabytes because when I put it into DaVinci Resolve, I pull down the chat and animate or render the chat from the VOD, and then I pull it all into DaVinci Resolve and export it, but the MKV is raw NKV. So the export from that particular stream, I think, was 700 and change gigabytes, and then I have to recompress it back down into an MP4 H.264 is what I'm doing to put it up on YouTube. But the RAWs coming out of DaVinci Resolve are nasty big. Which is why I have a PCIe NVMe with cheap drives in it, because it's gonna burn through them like crazy. So yeah, I render those out and then I delete the raw export. No, I wish they would. When you look it up online, it says that YouTube will let you drop AV1, but I tried it and it went through all the processing and then it's just like, oh no, we can't do that. But they'll transcode to AV1, so you can go in and select your settings and you can receive AV1 from them. But they, for some reason, at least on my account, maybe I'm not special enough yet, but they won't let me upload AV1. That'll be amazing when they do, because AV1 is a phenomenal codec. Smaller file size, for better quality. So at the same file size, you have better quality at every resolution and frame rate. And it's an open protocol, or an open codec. So no more of this corporate overlords holding H.264 and H.265 over everybody. And yeah, so the more things that adopt AV1, the better. I'm looking forward to that getting more adoption. So I use it wherever I can. And this graphics card has this it's a 9070 XT. It has two encoder chips in it that can do N streams. So it'll let me do multiple streams, but downsizing and streaming H.264 to Twitch while also AV1 encoding 4K, it doesn't even care. It's not even trying. Which is why I'm looking into multi-streaming. So get a YouTube stream and then we'll see. I don't know, TikTok if that gets big enough. Because the hardware does it. And I also have the 3080 in here. So I've got both NVIDIA and AMD. So I have the whole power of a 3080 that I can leverage as well. Okay, so I need to go refresh on where these where these secret locations are. Oh, look at that. They're right here. Okay, so that's the tower, and this is in that little pocket. I was right there at one point. I was so close to that one. I don't quite know where this one is, though. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Oh, wait a second. Abandoned temple. You have the timestamp from the projection room? Is that what you're talking about? Or the jump scare? Alright, so slide reels. Oh! Did I need to check this a second. So hyperlinks are still open, so if you want to drop that timestamp link in the chat. Cool. Playing in VPO9 for you. I think in order to get the AV1, you have to like select it in your account settings, but I'm not sure. I've not tried it. And for you almost finding the hidden spot. Okay, wasn't it that I landed right on that ledge and just didn't turn around to see the door? I was like right there. So I think I'm remembering it now. Secret mural. Okay, the reel I found in the slide burning room shows a container marked with a glowing symbol being handed to a shadowy figure. The lights are extinguished, and the figure carries the container into a secret passage behind the mural of a large tree. Right. Yep, and that's where I'm trying to get right now. But there's some spoopy bastard standing in the middle of the road that I don't know how to get past yet. And I think I'm going to end up seeing if the, if I can use the scout to... Okay. Let's not do this. Almost crashed on takeoff. Good grief. I'm like, oh, I forgot the HUD marker again, and then, yeah, fat fingered all the buttons. No, check, but due to the level design, they have placed a rock blocking you from finding it. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I have to scoop. I'll catch you in the VOD. All right. Well, you have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. And enjoy the VODs. I'll try to get this one up tomorrow. Should have this one up tomorrow. So, you have a wonderful evening. Catch you on. All right, let me land here, then I'm gonna pull that clip up. I want to see that. All right, let's take a look at this. Six. Center. And desktop audio is on. Good. Oh, this is the one. Okay. I see. We'll come back to this because I haven't actually gone to that one yet. I thought it was the other one, but we'll come back to this one since I haven't actually physically found it yet. I thought it was the tower one. Was the one that I was. Gotcha. Makes sense. Let's go find it. Right now. Doubling up on audio here. By the way, how's the mic balance with the game audio coming through? I played with settings a little bit just to make sure I'm not clipping levels again. Gotta make sure I'm not blowing eardrums out. But there's also a fine line between sounds good and too quiet or too loud. Alright. Oh, wait a second. I was on autopilot. Hold on. Cool, thanks. Audio, the constant battle. Okay, let's park up for a second. For some reason, I got stall turned around. It looks so much different without it being flooded already. Because isn't it right over there where I need to be? I think so. We'll go for a ride, we'll find it. I know it's on the right side, I just can't remember exactly where. I think the only thing I'm looking forward to about being done playing this game is putting the soundtrack on while I'm working. It's gonna be amazing. But I have refrained from doing so thus far. Ooh, come on. Alright, so this is obviously not where I need to be. Oh, I wonder if that's the one. I wonder if that's the other one. I also haven't been to the dam yet before it's broken. Is that a little cubby? No, it's just a hole. Go. Swim. Boom. Well, that's neat. Just takes you up and over the other side. Cool. I mean, it takes half an age, but gets you there. Stop it. Freaky power fluctuation thing. Oh no, it's right there. That's where I need to be. It was just a bad angle. And I want to look here. Does this match with its ghosty creepiness? No. No, it doesn't. Oh. Ah, okay, so this becomes significantly harder without the water here. Yeet. That worked way better than I expected it to. Where is it? Boing. And up we go. Too late. I hit it too late. Just a tiny bit of downward velocity there, and I missed it. Wait. There we go. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Oh, I see how I missed it now. I must have come up in here, because I was focusing on these stairs, and then there's the rock right there in the way. I think I understand. Well, well, well. How's it going with Jaxie? Boing. Well, this is freaky. Hey, jetpack fuel. Oh, you ended up getting it. Cool. The N or the base model? Which one did you end up going with? This is freaky as all hell. Plenty of time to do some wrenching, not the end, the limited. Okay. Wrenching a summer car. Enjoy it some. Remind me, have you told me what the summer car is yet? I don't quite remember. What did that change when I picked this up? Oh, hello. There it is. Right, the Corvette. Yep, I remember now. Asshole. Let's see here. Ooh, let's swap it. What's in it right now? Is this one big enough to... Oh, hey, look! There's a hole in the floor. That's adorable. I totally knew that was there and intentionally fell into it. Giggity. 350 small block. I mean, to be fair, that is a rock solid engine. For what it is. My dad... Let's see what else is down here. My dad has a 69 Camaro RS that he's had since high school. That he's just getting into restoring right now, too. I was exploring. Just started exploring. This is the first place I came. So... We're finding things. And Dark House sent a link to when I apparently almost missed, or almost found that one spot. So I was gonna pull that up here in a minute and see how close I actually came to spotting it. Where was that? Because you're Dunzo. You're not useful. This way. And LS swapping a 74 vet. That, very nice. So much freakier when it's dark like this. 350 ain't bad. Okay, here we go. 350 ain't bad. It'll be many years before we swapped it out. I mean, yeah, an LS swap is... I mean, they start at 10 grand if you get good prices on all the parts. Maybe less for doing it right into a Chevy platform, but still. Restore the car cosmetically first. Very nice to get the aluminum LS. C3 vets. Yeah. I could see that. Because that's the one with they're like super, super long in the nose, right? Like the classic Stingray look. Well, just an easy horsepower bump. Yeah, 400. Yeah, big nose boy. Got a little plastic model of one of those. The Stingray variant. I don't know what year though. It might be a 76. Be a 5-speed. Has a 4-speed manual. Man, the 4-speed is a different experience too. To any modern transmission that I've ever driven. There's just nothing like it. Should be under 10K depending what else you get. Yeah, and if you can get a decent condition used as well. Wow, why didn't I just turn my flashlight back on there? Or if you're not going used. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is standing at the burned out house. I don't know if I remember how to get there, but I know exactly where this point of view is from. Oh, is that the painting that we saw sitting there? No, it can't be. So they came across, took it from there, and walked away with it. Oh, that's tricky. That's how you do it. That's how you turn the alarms off. I understand now. Oh, teleport to that hand by accident? That'd be trippy. You're sitting there just trying to figure out how the hell you got over there, and then you just get yeeted. Oh, look. Water. Cool. Apparently you can't stand on a vertical surface. I don't know why. Seems like a completely reasonable thing to do. They're literally looking at everything around them the entire boat ride, showing their light over it. Ah. Okay, so what I don't know is where's the third one? Did I take a screenshot of it? I did. Oh, here too. I wanted to pull up this here. 6. So how close did I come to seeing it? Okay, so the water was high when I came here, and I was on the other side of the rock. The other one that I found was the one in the tower at the gorge. Oh, no way. I did. I swam down. It's like... desktop audio muted. It didn't look like there's anything. It didn't look like there's anything. What? Had I just gone a little bit farther left, I would have been right there too. That's hilarious. Yeah, that had to have been intentional. Because it kind of puts you right into that little pocket there. Interesting. All right, I like that. Boom. What's that? By the way, does anyone else recognize the art that's on my wallpapers when they've been shown? Let's see here. Let me pull up a different one. Because I've yet to find somebody who actually knows what this is from. I'll be very pleased the day I find someone. So that inside. Let's do this. Real quick detour. We'll get back to our surfing. Simon Stollenhag. This guy. Not graphic novels, but like psychological horror in some of them. Oh, what are they called? I mean, they're stories, but I wouldn't call it a novel. And, well, I'm making hand motions, but I'm hidden. So each book is like this big. And all the art and stuff is done by him. And they're all so very different from each other. Novella? Maybe it would be classified as that? Like a novella combined with art book? Because most of it, I don't know, is there a picture of the inside here? Oh yeah, here you go. So this is the Japanese version. But this one, you can see he's got this full page art that he did, and then has the story part written over here. And this is from Electric State as well. So I've got his latest one coming from a Kickstarter here in a little bit. But yeah, very, very, very cool art. Oh boy, where's my mouse? There it is. So yeah, I found a dump of some of the artwork that he did, all like credited properly to him, and that's been my wallpaper for like a year and a half now. So it's hard to remember the names of all of them, but without spoiling anything while I contemplate where this other hut is. Oh, gotcha. Here, I'll put it in chat. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but I think it's Simon Stahlenhag. He's a Swedish guy. Boom. There you go. In English Google, if you put the A without the doohickey on top of it, it still finds it. So, yeah, really fun books. I actually was able to get all but 2 of them. I think he's got 6. I was able to get all but 2 from the library, and that's how I read them the first time. All right, can I not zoom in on this? Okay, so there's a little grate here. I think I'm going to have to wait till next loop to find this. I think it's going to be underwater right now. I'll still look around, but I think it's probably underwater. And it's got it's one of the projector rooms. A little creek, a porch, okay. Let's get from the libraries while you can. We still can. Is there something going on with the libraries? Like, I haven't heard anything. I'm just curious. No. Because my wife and kids, they make massive use of the library. Oh! That was almost so cool. Come on, there we go. I don't know about yours, but looking like the loss of federal funding. Oh. That would be unfortunate. I guess I didn't realize that they had federal funding. I thought it was all state funding. Makes me wonder which bucket that fell under that would make it get cut. Or is it federal funding through like Department of Education or something like that that's getting axed? Like obviously don't want to get into the politics of all that. But I'm curious what the actual ramifications are. Alaska does rely on federal funding more than a lot of states. Got it. Yeah, I know so little about Alaska as it is, but then when it comes to the governmental side of things, I know even less. Bye, Bo. I want to test a theory. Theory confirmed. Okay. I wanted to see if the ghost matter was stopped underwater. Is it still here, though? No. Washed away. There was one instance where I had touched it, or touched the location underwater that made me start thinking about that. We're simple people who just want to ride our polar bears into penguin ranches. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I don't know what the implication of that, or if that actually has an implication. Ow! I mean, it's cool to know, but what effect does it have here? And for some reason, it just feels like it's here, but... I see your cheeky four-eyed smile. As a kid, the hobby was to get into chat rooms and convincing people have made up Alaskan facts. Oh, that's amazing. It probably wouldn't be that hard because as far as I know, not many people down in the lower 48 know that much about Alaska in general. What was the wildest thing you convinced someone of? Yeah, so it's not marked correctly. So, slight story time. So when I was a kid, we grew up on a small farm, did the whole 4-H, showing cows and pigs and all that kind of stuff. And at one point, from a steer, Black Angus steer named Lucifer, of all things, bastard. Wildest, we don't have internet. Oh no. Yeah, I swear, this is on a sat phone. I'm getting like 3 bottom. It's just not working. That's amazing. In IRC chat rooms. Well, technically you're in an IRC chat room right now, so now you just have to try to convince someone in here that that's true. So anyway, Lucifer, they would step off the patio they had to make these rods. I ended up falling and my hand got stepped on, busted all my fingers up. It was a mess. So my hand got all jacked up. And drove to the hospital. Met my dad there. So I'm driving Barney, our old purple F-150 beat up farm truck. My mom is shifting as I'm driving because she can't drive manual. And my right hand is jacked. So I'm clutching. She shifted all the way the 40-minute drive to the hospital. We get there, and it's my mom, then me and my dad sitting on either side, and we somehow in this setting managed to convince this poor woman working the desk at the hospital that when we're talking about training cows, we're training them to sit down and shake and roll over and play dead. When in reality, we're just halter breaking them. That's all it was. So talk about convincing someone of something crazy. Good. That's the way it should be. Learn to drive stick before you have a license. Except for my kids, it's going to be like a relic even finding a manual car to teach them in. No, that's what cow tipping is for. You don't teach them to roll over. You just run up and tip them. Who's a better trade than your cows? Alright, let's get up here. I need to get a better vantage point. Dude, moose? Just freaking huge animals, dude. Like, cows, I got a healthy respect for cows. Horses can sit on a cactus. Moose, they are in a class all of their own. Good with it not being required. Means owning a stick. Actually, yes. So in college, that was when I was driving my Volkswagen GTI, the black little hot hatch, and that had the 5-speed in it. And there was one other guy that I knew in the dorms who knew how to drive manual. Everyone else, they never asked me if they could borrow my car because nobody could drive the damn thing. Almost as bad as polar bears. Like, nuisance-wise or aggression, actual, like, legit danger-wise? Because you were talking about polar bears being, like, actually hunting people. Depends on where you live in the state. Polar bears are more dangerous to people far away from them. Yeah, they're more in the extreme north, is that correct? Is it there? It wouldn't make sense for the creek that's going through there. Yeah, okay. Gotta make use of that blubber. We'll say though, the biomechanics behind like how polar bear thermal protection works is pretty interesting. And the fact that they're not technically white. Ow, ow, ow! Yeah. Yes, true. They're very evolved assholes. Yep. I can see it. One sec. Alright. So now, I need to figure out where this other one is. I think the scariest, just the fact that they learn to cover their noses when waiting for seals. To come out of the water is crazy. Okay, so why do they do that? Is it to camouflage better, or is it to keep their nose open? To hide the one black spot on their body from it? But both moose and polar bears have wronged me, so they're both on the list. Because nose goes, obviously. Of course. Not black spot. That's the thing about animals, and the cool things they can learn to do. I mean, dangerous things, but the cool things they can learn to do to adapt like that. All right, you have fun sucking the dirt. Meow. Came in a little hot there. Lurking but watching. Okay, so basically the line is drawn at sticking my head out a bus window with a polar bear outside, right? Sounds about right. Oh, wait a second. That's why I keep missing it. Is this it right here? Yeah, this is right here. Okay. Boom. Found it. That's why I kept missing it, because I was starting there and traveling down. Alright. Guess that means you're not allowed to keep your head inside? Fair. You got a little bit of risk, right? Alright, now I gotta... No. Stop it, water. Okay. It's not that steep of a ledge. Good grief. I think at some point I was pretty close to this one too. Well, at least I've come up here before. I think? Yeah, this is the entry point. Boom. How to get inside. Looks like some kind of a drain. We have to go swimming over here, maybe? Take another look at it. It's gonna be a long night, boys. The fact that I didn't even try walking through it and just assumed there was some backwards way in here. Oh boy. Alright, so that's in there. I feel dumb right now. Oh. That's overthinking. Now that I think I've actually come through here. I turned right, went up into the other building, and never came back here. So I think that I was like right next to finding this one. Status bar. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Almost. What does that put you? Europe somewhere. Potentially. Anyway, welcome. Thank you for the follow again. Are you another veteran of the Outer Wilds? I am not. There's a lot of people here who are. Aha. Okay, so that's how you get out of this one. Don't play video games. Strange. There we go. Oh. Smart. Down here. Well, let's say this video game has a knack for making a fool out of me. Saw the Linux tag and clicked on you. Ah, what's your Linux experience? I'm curious. Well, you're welcome to hang out. Appreciate you being here. 'Tis why I put Linux in the tag. Never know what we're gonna find. KDE. So using KDE. Is that on a Debian distro or something like that? Oh. Stop it. Now I need to... Oh, I have to go across here. Fedora. Okay. In high school, I got my start in, like, Ubuntu 12 or something like that. And then I... Stop it. Freaky lights. And then I switched to Fedora in college because one of my roommates... Vanilla. Nice. Yeah, so that's what one of my roommates ran in college, in engineering school. So I ran Fedora for a while, and then was not a huge fan of how some of the package management was done. Found Arch and Arch-based distros, and loved the loved the journey of starting bare bones and building up exactly what I wanted. So now I'm here. I main a pretty morphed version. They fixed DNF. Okay. How long ago was it when they fixed it? Because, I mean, I'm talking the last time I used Fedora was damn near 12 years ago at this point. Last month? Oh, shit. Okay. All Linux people wear fedoras. Yes. Yes. It is a prerequisite, apparently. DNF 5. I don't even remember what it was back then. Me, I'm a Pac-Man fan. But, yeah, so I've been running that. I will say, though, with my work stuff, I love rolling release, which is why I was drawn to Fedora and now to Arch-based stuff. When you use Arch too much? just want to get going. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody. It really depends on what kind of experience you're looking for, right? And that's part of the beauty of Fedora. It gives you the ability to turn all the knobs without requiring you to turn them all. And really, if I was looking at a comparable Arch-based distro to the Fedora experience, would probably be something like Cashy OS at this point. But you haven't used the terminal. Okay. What's your main use case for using Linux then? I mean, I live in the terminal on keyboard and all that as a developer. So. Okay, so I know there's one of the hands that I have to go look at by the burning house, the boat to the burning house that I have to re-find. This one, just using it as an OS. Okay, so it's just like general purpose stuff. There. Has all the tools. Yeah. If you... It's a lot harder, I think, if you're coming from using mainstream tools to go back and like relearn the open source stuff. But if you start with the open source stuff like I did, then it's a lot easier. Okay, so this is the cult meeting. They brought it to the cult meeting and walked through the fire. And it's faster. I find it to be much faster. Frankly, though, with the machine that I'm running right now, I don't know that I would notice the speed difference of Linux over anything else. Browser, email, calendar. Yeah, okay, that's fair. If that's all you're really using it for, it's a great alternative. Uses less resources, less hard drive space, boots up faster, and you don't have ads in your application manager. Thanks, Microsoft, you dicks. Okay, so 2 places I have to go. I have to go find the boat to the burning house and yeet myself to the hand, and then I need to figure out a way to get these bozos out of their cult meeting so that I can walk through their fire. Good to know. KDE Discover. Honestly, I don't know much about KDE. It's probably my least used desktop system. You're not allowed to talk about it being faster. Okay. Fair. For context, status bar, when I first started getting up and running with playing Outer Wilds, I had some massive lag issues, and it turned out to be that I think it was the VMs that I was running were between the VMs and OBS bug were allocating VRAM in my GPU, and it was it had no VRAM left, and then it was just crying for mercy when I tried to load up a game. So it's way better than Microsoft Store, Linux 2.4. That's cool. I like hearing about what people's attraction to Linux is, because it's all over the map, right? Some people, they just hate Microsoft and wanted an alternative. Some people didn't want to pay for Windows. Let's see here. I gotta go get the artifact while I'm yapping. And really only use it as like general purpose. Other people like myself are pretty deep into development type work, and I find it much easier to work on than anything else out there. So people pay. We try to pretend that we're legit here. But yes, some people do. I don't hate Microsoft or GitHub. Yeah, they've done some good stuff with GitHub. I was really concerned when they originally bought it that they were gonna really muddy the waters, but I probably can't make this, can I? Nope. But so far, it seems like it's been a good thing. There's been a few things that are weird, but I gotta remember which one I need to go into. Just install it and run the patch thing to make the activation watermark go away. Yeah. But this is also how long it's been since I've intentionally installed Windows. See, I didn't even need to go get this boat. I'm right here. So I think this is the one I need to go in. Yeah, they do a lot of things to advanced computing. That's 100% true. That's why, like, I want to differentiate between the advancements and the benefits that Microsoft... I mean, Microsoft's fucking huge, right? They're insanely big. So it's like I want to differentiate between the things they've brought to computing as a whole and the corporate entity that is Windows. I'm not gonna roast a marshmallow right now. Like, Windows itself is trash. But it's also, like you said, it's not lost on me that there are good things that Microsoft has done, especially when you look at the entirety of their history. Yeah, right. Apple, on the other hand, didn't go pound sand. Except, you see, this is the caveat. Obviously, I don't have any love for Apple, but if you're looking for the most secure devices out of the box, don't touch anything. Unfortunately, it's an Apple product. It just is. Oh yeah, 100% people making the decisions are shit. Absolutely agree with you there. Isn't that like everyone in... Once they get to that like multi-billion-dollar or even many millions of dollars corporate level, it just... They seem to lose touch with their customers. And I would say the only exception that I've really seen there is Valve, because they keep absolutely killing it with the things they're doing for gamers. Except I'm glad Apple exists. That way my parents can have computers and phones, but I don't have to give tech support because I don't... Yeah. 100%. I think Apple's cringe. Yeah, and they've done a lot to advance tech over the years too, but... Man, I gotta remember where I am here. Because I gotta get back to that burning house and I just don't quite remember it yet, where I'm at yet. Is it that I have to get on the boat? I might have to go for a boat ride again. Yeah, but Apple as a whole, especially lately, they've just not really improved much. Like, they haven't changed hardly anything. And then oh, am I stuck now? The whole anti-competitive tack that they take with their products, it really bugs me. Like, if you're gonna be competitive, be competitive. Like, don't be competitive in a way that makes it like, oh yeah, you're trapped here. You literally have to go multiple thousands of dollars in the hole if you want to switch away from us or bring something in something else that you want to work with. I think what all they did is... Oh, look what all it is. Gate technologies. Made you install replace software. Yeah. It's a status symbol. Well, you mean that patenting slide to unlock isn't an advancement in technology? What? No, when I'm thinking the advancements in tech, I'm thinking like the first smartphones were, if I remember right, were iPhones. And then then became a status symbol after that. But then more recently, what they're doing for ARM chips, you freaky bastards, and furthering the development of mainstream ARM processors. Even their OS is still in tech. So this is where I show how little I actually know about it and how much I've cared about it in the past. I don't even know where they got the OS tech. Because didn't Microsoft and them share a bunch of the backend? Oh, modified BSD. Okay. Oh man, BSD. Like, I love my Linux, but BSD is one that I've not been able to wrap my brain around yet. Oh, okay, yep, I remember now. So this is the shortcut across here. Oh, right. Here I am all the way through here, and now I realize I'm in the wrong one. But it's coming back to me now. And we're probably out of time. We're about to get wet. Yep, there it is. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Swim. They lean heavily on open source, yeah. Which I love me some open source. That's for sure. That one. I need to go in the tower, I think. Is it? Okay, I gotta think. The tower puts me in the city. Or, yeah, I think that's what it is. And the bell puts me in the bell, or by the bell. And the other one... Good grief, my brain is blanking. No, I'll just have to go check it out. They lean heavily on open source and they don't contribute back. I don't recommend using FreeBSD. Need help? I think we're good for now. I was mostly trying to remember where each of them went, and I'm almost out of time anyway, so for some reason, like, my brain is blanking on all of the different locations and how to get to the burned house. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you on the FreeBSD thing. The only reason that it's come across my plate is because so many routers use FreeBSD as their base. So every once in a while I'll run into it and it'll be like, oh yeah, it's a bash terminal, and then you realize it's not bash, it's whatever the equivalent is for BSD. But I'm definitely a believer in open source. I like when companies or people actually, like, delineate between... Oh, why did I come back here? I need to go in the front door. Damn it. Yeah, SH. Probably don't have enough time to do this at this point. Go. No! Let me in! There we go. Okay. Take a nap. Boom. Is it amazing network stack? I missed that one before, saying that it does have an amazing network stack. I imagine that's why it's used in so many routers still. I don't know how annoying it is. Oh, I didn't know that FreeBSD had a problem with its license, actually. Again, that's like Linux. I've been using it for years. I know quite a bit about it in my use case, but when it comes to other stuff like that with BSD and all that, I don't really understand. I know that I kind of got burned by the whole Red Hat corporate thing in college because all of our lab computers were Red Hat, and it kind of screwed us up for a while. What goes down here? Yeah, so I'm definitely in the wrong spot because I need to go out to the right here. Ow. Alright, so I know this isn't... Or at least I'm pretty sure this isn't the right one. So we'll see if I have enough time to get up into the gorge. The gully, or whatever it's called. Hey! Oh boy. They allow you to repackage it as your own and sell it. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's not GPL. It's like full MIT licensed. Interesting. Speaking of which, is there anyone else here who's in 3D printing? I think Jackson was saying a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago, that he's getting into it. But curious if anyone else does 3D printing stuffs, and if you've seen anything about the whole benchy licensing debacle mess that's been going on. Because I've been paying attention. Right, I forgot that BSD has their own license that's very similar to MIT. Well, I can't afford it. It's totally, yeah. It is definitely not a cheap endeavor. Which is why my printers got upgraded when my clients needed me to print something, so it's a tax write-off. And frankly, I don't do like anything except printing on it for companies now, so. It's gotten a lot cheaper, and at the price point, it's gotten a lot better. Like, if you're just going to get into it, but I mean, you're still probably the cheapest you could get into it. If you're going like bottom to the bottom, you're still going to be $300, $400, $500 deep, and that's just rough. Yeah, 6.14. So I was listening to a breakdown of that last night, actually. I'm really, really curious what they changed. I don't usually pay attention to the kernels that much, what they're changing, mostly because it's edge case updates, unless they're bringing new hardware or big improvements, stuff like that. But they're talking some games like, there's like Dirt 2 and Forza Horizon 5 are getting something like 300% frame rate boosts because they figured out a big bug in memory management. Yeah, this kernel's different. Like they figured out some serious bullshit with this one, and I'm really interested to see what's going on. And actually, now that I say that, I'm curious if I'm at a funny angle. Touch typing only works if you are at the right angle. Okay, yeah, it hasn't been pushed. It hasn't been pushed into the Arch repos yet, but another day or two and it will. NT sync, right? That's what it was. Pretty incredible that they got that figured out. Okay. Keep refreshing, yeah. I'm just waiting for it to land and then for me to have some weird piece of hardware that doesn't play nice with it and just completely shit the bed. The pros and cons of being on the bleeding edge of Linux operating systems with a rolling release, right? You get all the new stuff, but you also get burned by the new stuff. ButterFS, same. Yep, ButterFS is a very, very valuable tool for doing that. All right, Darkhouse, what am I missing, man? I know I've been there before, but I honestly don't feel like traipsing around for the next 2 hours to find it. Which point of entry do we need to get into to get to that burning house again? Let's start over here. Because I feel like I'm losing my mind. We're trying to go. Not the burned out church, because that's in the main ring world area, right? Or maybe we're talking about the same place. The one with the flower and galaxy painting with the telescope doodad. You can see, yeah, you can see the tower from it. But I wasn't finding, I went through the tower, I wasn't finding how to get through the tower. I went through here, I'm not finding it here. Like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, and I accidentally got there somehow. Was it on the boat trip? The boat tour? That's what it was, wasn't it? No? Okay. Gotta go right around the cove. Before taking the hand, you gotta go down the stairs. In here? Sorry, I'm not tracking apparently. Yeet. Right around the cove at the tower entrance. Take the tower entrance and hop on the boat. Okay, I think I understand. Just saying go through the tower entrance. No boat. Okay. Okay. But tower entrance. I wasn't crazy. Alright. Cool. Thanks. That'll... assuming I'm understanding correctly, that points me in the right direction. Gotta go right around the cove before taking the hand. You gotta go down the stairs. Oh! You would down the stairs, jump the gate, and go. Yes, because don't you have to sneak past the one alarm tower to get there. Got it. Thank you. Controller, please. Well, that's lovely. Only the pause works. Not even mouse and keyboard is registering. Time to reboot the game. Oh. Maybe not. We'll just resume. That was weird. Like, nothing disconnected, is just my joysticks. All the buttons were registering, the joysticks just stopped registering. Every once in a while, they do have a controller problem. Oh, in the game? That's a controller problem? I gotta... interesting. I said that's really the first time I've ever run into something like that. Burning slide room. Right, so burning slide room here. Slide burning room. Good grief. My brain tonight. Right, so there's a passage behind the fireplace. It makes me wonder if I just have to yeet myself through there and try to scurry past them. Hidden slider that shows a container, mark the glowing symbol, hand it off. Force the candle building. Yep, okay. Typically it prevents people from locking while flying. Oh, because the press doesn't work. Just hope I don't have to recompile my kernel. for secure boot to keep working. The fact that you're able to use secure boot in the first place is nice. Like, that's been such a thorn in my side, I haven't even bothered. But then again, I do also have to recompile kernels from time to time to make things work. Why is this? No. Oh, it was on the other one. No, I don't use secure boot right now. Mostly because the TRX50 motherboard that I've got for this Threadripper build, in order to use secure boot, it wants you to use STRM? I think is what it's called. Basically a hardware key. And that hardware key subsystem doesn't work in 6.13 kernel, which is giant risk. I'm curious, what do you see as the giant risk in that? Because yeah, if someone gets physical access to one of my devices, sure. Let's see here. Okay, so right, they handed it off, they went up into the place I'm going to go now with the burning house. If someone ransomwares my file system, then I yank the drive and re-image it from the nightly image on my server. Now, yeah, I see what you're saying with ransomware. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm at risk for ransomware or really other virus attacks because, mostly because I don't download a lot of things that I'm not absolutely sure the source of. And when I do download something, sorry, one sec. Container marked through glowing symbol. The lights were extinguished, and the figure carries it down dark hall through the wall. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. If I'm targeted, I'm at risk. Like but secure boot is also not a. Did I mark? It's a layer of protection, right? It's not a. This is going to save your ass if you get really goobered, but it definitely helps. Yeah. Every layer helps. That's what real security is, right? It's layers upon layers. What I was going to say is, if I do download something that's risky, or that I'm not absolutely certain of the source, I have sandboxed VMs on isolated small hardware, like old computers that I built into like 1U systems in the rack. I've got 2 of them. So if there's something that I'm like, this actually might be sketchy, then I'll throw it in there. Other than that, I don't worry too much about it. That might change as time goes on, because now that I'm streaming and talking to people on the internet, there are some crazy people on the internet, and if there's anything I've learned about the internet over the last 32 years, people like to watch things break. So, no, you're exactly right. I've gone through a lot of hoops in the system I have set up to avoid that kind of stuff. But I think the majority of it comes down to the activity that I have on the internet. I don't think I'm at that much of a risk. Check the dark web. And this is not safe. A lot of programs out there. Oh no, absolutely. I'm not under any illusions that Linux is secure by default. It's more secure by obfuscation because there's fewer people who use it, so it's less of a target surface area. Right? And right now I think I'm up to 150 hits per week on the honeypot that I've got set up, so I know that people are actually trying to poke on my network just by like SSH probing and stuff. So this is why we have a honeypot, because it's funny. Okay. Okay, on a personal computer platform, that's what I was referring to. From a total number of computers using it, yes, of course, Linux is used on many times more. But those machines are also buried behind enterprise security, which is a hell of a lot harder to get through than a Linksys router at grandma's house. Right, so it really depends on your threat actor. Are you dealing with someone who's going after businesses and governments and has the resources and is willing to attack the business level, enterprise level stuff, and has the ability to? Or are you looking at people who are trying to put ransomware on grandma's computer? And that's what's so fascinating to me about cybersecurity. So, I mean, thank you for talking about this. I find it really interesting. There's so many different layers to it, so many different angles you can take. That's why I got into cyber in the first place in high school. The man who came up with Docker is a genius. Docker is a very, very good tool. I have a lot of Docker stuff set up. In fact, I got a Pi cluster I need to finish setting up so I can run that through Kubernetes. I want to learn Kubernetes. I've never used it before. Keep going this way. So I want to set that up and take all of my Dockerized stuff and put it, or some of it, and put it on there to play with it. Here, this is where we gotta be. But one of the most fascinating security things that I worked on was how do we actually break out of Docker? DistroBox? Oh, it's been a long time since I've heard that name. All right, so... Oh, that's neat. Having access to the AUR from Fedora. Yeah, I mean, really, all the AUR is package builds, right? So as long as you rescript them for your platform. Okay, am I tripping? There it is. Hello, my friend. Now we're in new places. One of the most annoying things about running a non-Debian based Linux distro, though, I'll tell you, is how many companies claim to have Linux support only to be like, oh yeah, here's the Ubuntu package. Damn it, that's not Linux support, man. Interesting. Yeah, I can with some of them. The biggest issue I have with installing Ubuntu packages is that some of the ones that I use generally use older libraries. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's a way to do it right there. I was thinking installing natively. This is about to get freaky. Oh, I'm going to extinguish this, and then Tweedledum up there is going to come down and try to find me, isn't he? Anyway, so it uses older... sipping the coffee. Older libraries that I don't have on my system, so I end up going with a container or a VM to run other Linux stuff. Don't sell them natively ever, so you containerize everything. Or you're talking like flat packs and app images and stuff. Yeah, there he is. He's getting pissed. Flat pack or container. Good way to do it. Oh. That was silly of me. Why do I hear another... If I go up this right now, Spooky Owl dude is gonna be there, isn't he? For science. I think that was the second lift coming up here. Maybe not. Sup, buddy? You know you're here somewhere. That made me jump. I hate this part. I hate this part. I hate this part. I hate this part. I don't even remember how... My brain just shut off. It's like, how do I even get down here again? Not there. That's not where I need to go. This way. Because I want to get down there is what I want to do. Alright, over here. And then right here. Could have gone the other way. Why did that just go back up? I don't like that. Ah, holy shit balls! Woo! Oh! That might actually be the hardest jump scare I've had in a game yet. I was thinking about it. I'm like, they're coming, and then I heard the thing behind me, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm being chased. Like, they're chasing me down here now. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Well. Now we're going to go back there, and we're going to realize that, oh yeah, their pattern's changed. Okay. Now the question is there a way around it? Now that I'm thoroughly and completely awake. Made burritos tonight. Panda, why aren't you sharing? Making all this tasty food. Welcome back in. If you just got here, you missed the biggest jump scare I've ever had. Like, that was wild. All right. Bastard. I don't have the scout. I don't have the scout. Fried rice, jerk chicken, and coleslaw. Ooh. The pan roast makes all the difference in the world there, too. All right, stop it here, Mr. Turkey Face. Nope. 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 Okay, we're on the stairs. We're on the stairs now. I don't know. I think I got past it. Woof. The world is tipping. Stairs there. Dude, my heart is still racing. What is this? Aha! And now we're down here at the bottom of this. Okay. Well, shit. They found me. Hello. Okay. So there's two more of them down there. The adrenaline is wild right now. I wonder if there's a way I can jump off there and skip past the one guy. Here it is. Doing this in the dark is kind of rough. Oh no, they're both down there now, aren't they? Oh. Why do they sound like turkeys? Dang it, I missed the bridge. Ooh. All right. So that's good to know. It actually followed me in, so I can't waste any time once I'm in there after the next reset. Can I see anything from here? No, I can't. Like I said, I'm wondering... Let me try it one more time. I wonder if there's a way to get to that top lift now. Walked right past him. Nope. I knew he was there somewhere, but that one made me start up a little bit. Cool. So I wonder if what I was hearing when I was hearing that chain was the top lift getting to an accessible position. Because now that I've lured the one out, I wonder if I can get back down. No, let me think here. So we have... Spawn trapping you? Mechanically, I think they're stuck to, like, staying in a certain area. But I don't know. I'm just guessing at the AI. Let's see here. Oh no, they definitely are spawn trapping me. Bastards. Yeah, he came looking. Don't look over here. Hi. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just sneaking. Just sneaking. There's gotta be some better way to do this. This is a game you can't proceed in? Oh, really? They made the game? What's the game? I always like hearing about games people make. And you can't proceed like you got stuck in it, mechanically? Alright, listen here, you son of a bitch. Escape from thingy. So he goes over there. I'm gonna go back down here and try this one. Actually, no. Because I should be able to go all the way around here, right? No. Am I just going about this the hard way? I think so. I think I just completely fumbled that. I'm gonna try that again. Because I think that's up where I was. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back there because where I blew the lights out. Before I blow them out, I want to check the area because there's got to be a better pathway in there. Walking through the dark like that is damn near impossible. But there's also got to be some kind of a method to the madness. Itch.io. It is an actual itch link. No ransomware here. Escape from thingy. Is the whole game blurry like that? I'll have to check that out. That looks interesting. Is that, do you know, is that a longer term project or is that like a game jam game? Lighting dark or theming dark? Because it looks lighting dark for sure. You need to get the parts for a flashlight to turn it on. Oh boy, that sounds stressful. So what I'm wondering is if part of the way around this is that second chain I was hearing. I want to figure out what that is. I want to figure out what that sound is, and I'm thinking it might be that second lift. I'm wondering if I can take that lift down and avoid the first nerd altogether. Gotta wait for the reset. And get the parts of the glasses to use them. Oh, that's why it's blurry. Okay. I like that concept. I'm gonna check that one out. I will say, itch, when I was talking about, like, I run them in a fully isolated VM on an isolated hardware, itch is one of those things where, unless I directly, like, personally know the person who made it, then it's going on that isolated system for the first run to check. Way too many malware packages distributed through itch. Do that by default. Yeah. It's good practice. It's one of those things, it's like, pick your priority. Is security the priority or is convenience the priority? And there's always, like, those two are directly inverse in most cases. So, it's like, everybody draws that line a little bit different. Which is also why it's such an interesting field of study and human psychology. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go back through the tower. I'm gonna check the surroundings. I'm gonna get back up on the top there. Check what's around us. I wonder if what we're gonna find there brings us back into the 3 chambers in the gorge in the ring world. That's what it is. No, I don't actively work in cyber. I play with it. I dabble with it. I had a lot more experience with it in high school, and I'm very, very familiar with the concepts behind it, especially when it comes to, like, cryptography and stuff like that. But I do not actively work in cybersecurity right now. So I'm mostly electronics, hardware, and software. So everything from embedded ESP32 widgets, all the way up to big multi-epic processor image processing systems. So quite a variety of different things, but cybersecurity is more a hobby right now than it used to be. It was one of my first jobs actually in high school. I did a bunch of penetration testing at the beginning of WPA security on Wi-Fi. So when Wi-Fi was still Swiss cheese. And that's exactly what I was saying about BSD, is where I run into BSD nowadays is usually I'm playing with a new router or switch or something that's running BSD on it. In fact, I think I got a couple of MikroTik switches that I run for my 10 gig LAN, and I think that might be what the base of their stuff is, some flavor of BSD. I will say, when it comes to networking and stuff, one of the most annoying things I've ever had to deal with is fucking CGNet networks. I hate CGNet. But I was behind it when I was on Starlink, and I'm behind it on Fiverr now, and it's noxious. In order to get any access, I have to VPS tunnel my way out. Apple, Sony, and Nintendo use it. You meaning Sony and Nintendo consoles? Honestly, I've never even looked into what they're based off of. I know that Xbox is going to become a gaming PC. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool. But, yeah, do you see that, Xbox is essentially going the route of a gaming PC with Steam on it? Yeah, I remember saying that about Apple. But, leaked screenshots of Xbox showing a Steam tab. Talk about the console wars being over in one fell swoop. Like, night-night, Sony, PlayStation as a business. I'll just open Xbox. Yeah, I mean, I'll just open consoles, which is why the last console I ever owned was a PlayStation 1. Okay, fine, I technically have a Switch in the house, but I don't actually use it. Yeah, well, and that's the thing about the competition. I'm really curious to see what Sony does to respond. I don't buy into the whole, like, oh, it's over. I think it's going to hurt Sony a lot. I don't think it means that it is complete shut the doors for PlayStation. I think it's going to force their hand into doing something more drastic to figure out how to solve the problem, or how to compete. Okay, so and the competition can only be good for the product and good for the consumer. All right, so I was hearing the chains. Yeah, but all PlayStation exclusives are coming to PC eventually anyway. So if they raise their prices and focus more on exclusives, then I wonder if that means they're going to kill off the contracts that allow those to hit PC. Which would suck. That does not make it more competitive. That just, like, sandboxes it more. It doesn't actually open anything up for the consumer. I think that'd be a very bad response from them. But one that would work in the short term, probably. Short term meaning like 10, 15 years. Okay, so I wonder if what I was hearing, I wonder if there's a nerd in this hut and he's going down there. Yeah, timed exclusives. Ah. So there's two of them. I was right, so that's them dropping down in there. Hmm. I don't think there's a way to get up there, really. Ah, bugger. So is this really just sneaky boy your way through there? Because that's unfortunate. Ow, my knees! I can't see where I'm going. I don't know where anything is. Don't smell me. Walk away. Probably standing in a corner somewhere. I have no idea where I am right now. Okay. If I don't know where I am, they can't either, right? It's like a rabbit. If I can't see you, you can't see me. That's how this works. Makes it so much worse that I've got a light right behind my monitor for the camera. And it makes the contrast ridiculous on the screen. Okay. Back down to this heart stopper. Alright, so we gotta get you. Shit. Hey, there's water there. Yeah, I never said that I was good at video games, okay? Especially when I can't see where I'm going. It just makes things a little bit awkward. Okay. Well, let's try this again, shall we? So we gotta bait this nerd over here. Blinded by the light. Show me the way, Poppy. Found it. No! Dang it! I thought I had a little bit farther to go. I was right there, too. I got past it. I just didn't want to open my light again. So that seems to be the play. Bait it out away from its station a little bit. Maybe I'm tripping, but so far it seems to be working. I just gotta stop being a dumbass and stepping right off the ledge into the water. Okay, we go again. Are you waiting for me here? Where are you? Oh, hello. Stop it. Okay, I don't like you. You're back. Well, welcome to this mess. And you missed the jump scare of my life. Oh. First time I went down there, got nailed by this dude. Nope. So now I'm trying to figure out if there's some method to the madness of getting around it. Because tried poking a few different angles, but I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, quit your grouching. You have a knack for coming back right when the phrasing is perfect. Well, we're sending it. Where are you, Hoss? Come here. Come here. I just walked full circle, didn't I? Damn it. There's the wood. I was trying to go by the sound of the wood and it wasn't working. Where am I going? Okay. Okay. Why are you yelling at me? Son of a bitch. I thought it was... I'm trying to hurry and it's not working. I don't want to get caught by that dude. I keep missing. GG. Might need to fall in the water counter. It might need to happen. What are we at now? Like 18? It's water. I've just got this flame here, and if the flame goes out, I get sent back to the normal overworld. Come here, turkey. Yes, I see you. Do they move slower if you're shining a light at them? Nope. Nope. They're still fast. I missed it. Hi, turkey man. Running away. Where you at, turkey man? Okay. Stairs. Got it. Whew. Okay. Depends on how much chlorine they use. What's the objective? That's a good question. I'm searching for things. I'm exploring. I'm trying to figure out, right now, I'm trying to follow the, where they took this container that I think has the codes in it to open another container. But I know they went down here with it. I think at some point. Knowledge. That is a good answer. Turkey's on a drive back from work today. Dude, I had a meeting at a supplier's house, actually. We all work from home, so I went to his house. It's a 3D scanner supplier for one of my clients. And we're sitting there testing out the scanner, doing the whole meeting, and like 30-ish turkeys just went booking it across this little subdivision. It was hilarious. All right. Oh. So now I know there's creepers in here. All right, so I see one right in front of me there. I saw his antlers. Do we have a clear path? No. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeet! No! Yeah, you did. It usually puts me in streamer mode, but for some reason it didn't pick up streamer mode today, so usually you won't hear that, but for some reason today it's being weird. They're sensing something we can't sense? Of course they are. They have tremor sense. Oh, I was driving you nuts until you realized? Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let's do this. Settings. Oh, come on. Streamer mode. Manually activate. Boom. It's like, where's the effing ping? My apologies. I forgot about it. It pinged once at the start of the stream, and I was like, oh, I should probably go turn that on. I turned on streamer mode, and then I forgot about it. So I think it's pointless. Just like everything, it has its use case. It's really great for like connecting communities and stuff. But I do get kind of annoyed with having, I think I'm up to 8 different chat methods now between all my different clients and things. Discord is by far one of the biggest ones. Between Discord, Telegram, and Signal are the ones I use the most. But it does get a little excessive having so many of them. Hi, Turkey Face. Come here. Owl face, turkey gobbler weirdness. Right there. Most of the game developer Discord, streamer community Discords, and friends Discords for me. Yeah, pretty much the same here. Turkey. Yeah, that's fair. That's not worth your attention. That's why the servers that I only actually get active pings from are very few. And also why I set up in my server, like I fully disabled the at everyone. Unless, like, of course, the admin does it or something, and people can choose the ping getter role. So if there are people who want the notification, then they can get it. But then I don't have to piss people off and end up muting the whole server because nobody likes an at everyone. I like Discord because before it came around, it felt like I had to change voice chat programs every 2 years. Yes. Yep. Between TeamSpeak and Mumble and Ventrilo, and like you're always trying to, like, you get into a guild or something and you're always switching to a different voice chat program. And Discord really centralized that. I mean, I'm not saying it has its issues. It definitely has its issues. But they have done a lot as far as the tools for building a community that is really cool. Gives you a lot of flexibility as a community builder to do things. All except friends, Discord muted. Yep, exactly. Discord just muted everyone automatically. That is actually a setting on the server admin side. So that's one thing I discovered when I was setting up my Discord, is that you can toggle that on. Is just like everybody's muted from all pings all the time as a default, if that's what you want to do. But I also know that's not how everyone wants to run it. So I give people the option, and then just said I'm not going to at everyone. So got in arguments with idiots on another server where we literally had actual roles to properly target pings. But idiots would use the I hear and everyone. Yes, exactly. It's like they have their use case, but if you've gone through all the effort to set up the roles, you use them. I think that's why they're there. Discord is a way to send files to yourself and host images. Never actually done that. Like, I send files back and forth to like people who need them if it needs to be quick and stuff. But I also, this should require super user permission like Linux to do a ping. You mean? Yeah, and that's where like on the admin side you can set that up where it's like only mods and admins can do that. just to do a shown, you know, add root on all your roles to do everyone. Yeah. Well, and that's why if it's a properly set up community server, they will have everyone disabled for everyone except admin and mods, or even just admin, which is how mine is set up. Sorry. And then we can assign the ability to ping roles to specific roles in lieu of groups. Yeah. Funny enough, that's not far off from how it works in the back end, too. All right. Let's... All right. So there's one on the left, one on the right, and you can't run through the center. So it's like I need to bait Tweedledee over to Tweedledum. Because he's right there. You, come here. I see you. Come on. Come here, you nerd. Wait, down here. Oh. It goes down. Oh? Oh? Haha! Okay, I don't know if I just missed something, but we made it to the elevator on the other side. So it's progress. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yes, exactly. Notification should be segmented into tiers of importance. And that should be the default. And everyone that abuses gets reported. Yeah. Well, and that's actually something that I was thinking about when I was setting it up is roles Rolls is a good catch-all, right? It doesn't serve everybody's purpose, but it serves most. But it would be nice to be able to have a ping of notification, alert, or critical, or that kind of a thing in certain circumstances. I don't really see the use case in most circumstances, but having that option would definitely be nice when it arises, for sure. I was in a Discord server once that was fairly large and everyone had all permissions. Oh no. Just wait for 30 seconds and you did it? I don't even know what I did yet. I'm still stuck in the elevator. No, I tried to bait Tweedledee over to Tweedledum so that I could sneak around, but then Tweedledee got halfway there and then walked over to Tweedledum instead of coming up on the bait path that I thought he was going to go on. So now I'm on the elevator. And what was interesting there is I was seeing, was it 5 different positions for the flapper wrap things? I don't know what they call them. Honestly, it's just like an urgent, important update priority tag. That we can set notification configurations would be sick. I wonder, I could set something up like that in the roles. I think I might actually be able to do that, where somebody comes into the server, selects the level, essentially selects their log level, and I'll have to look at that. Live event announcements or emergencies, urgent replies, direct pings, important update. They're just random messages or whatever. Yeah. Just email Discord either. Yeah, with all 18 million people that are in there. All right, let's see where this takes me. Yo! I probably don't have much time. They're probably gonna call this thing, aren't they? What is this? Insert artifact. Open. Damn it, they burned it. Whoa. I inserted the artifact and I'm still here. I set it down and I'm still here. I've never tried that before. Okay, story time, boys. Oh, eerie, yeah, 100%. So the Eye of the Universe scans the Eye of the Universe. Interesting that it changes the eye color and the flame color. I don't know if that means anything or if he's just squinting, but touches it, turns it red, destroys the universe. So we've seen this one before. Or at least most of it. And then that's one of the skulls. Okay. Keep going. Was that not the end of it? Oh, I thought that was the end of it. It looped, didn't it? Oh. Let's see here. Where did I get to? Oh, thank you. I got to here and was like, oh, it looped. No, you caught it. Thank you. Right, so it just destroyed the universe. They saw that it destroyed the universe, and then their eyes went black and they got grumpy. And then they burned the church. Okay, so I've seen up to burning the church, and then this was what was burned out before. Chat's just fucking with my head tonight. That's all. We're the bestest of chats. Okay, so they put these... It was them. No way! I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it. They made the bramble. At least that's what it looks like to me. Right and crazy, yes. So they shot this thing at the eye of the universe to contain it. And that's why the signal stopped when the Nomai showed up. Yo. And then they cloaked up. The stopping and drawing conclusions before watching it all. Hey, I'm formulating the theories as I go. Crazy in just the right way. That's interesting. Okay. Bubble of some kind. So this must be them studying how to do the separation of their consciousness. Oh, interesting. Smoothed the brainwaves right out and transported them. Oh. Brain dead. Oh! They died in this bubble and effectively transported, digitalized or transported their consciousness. Interesting. Can really get the brain going. Think you'll do well? I don't know if that's encouraging or not. Okay, this one. So slow down, body's still there, transport consciousness, take old person in, old person dies, flatlines brain activity, flame in the overworld equals old person in transport world. Oh, really? Bubble kills old people. I mean, for whatever reason, old person died. But that seemed like convenient timing, and they use it to preserve their species, is what it seems like they're doing. However, there's the problem of the fact that if the flame goes out in the overworld, they're cooked. Right? The metaverse kills boomers. Is that why Meta has been attracting all the boomers? Or the boomers never left. So it is digital. So the fire into a digital, their digital ringed planet. The bell goes off. Wait a second. So they're sleeping. Bell goes off. Not sure what the hole in the brain is quite yet, but it synchronizes something in their brain. Yeah, so the bell, that illustrates bringing them back in, except that that one's already dead. Bodies are disconnected, they become corrupted. And they're stuck here, they don't return. Okay, this is wild theory, but something I never tried. Can you extinguish their flames? In the overworld, in the ring world. I wonder. Because the flame did not extinguish there. Is that all? All they're gonna give me for now anyway? Well, just because I could doesn't mean I should. Okay, so I need to double check this. Paranoid looking at all the corners now. So there's a whole ton more, but it's all closed off, I guess. Yeet. Thank you. I don't know if that's going to do me any good, but we did it anyway. Game design-wise, it doesn't make sense for me to be able to access all of these, but... Ow. And this... No, I don't recognize... Do I? That right there looks like the obelisk thing with the 3 seals on it and the terminal in front of it. I think. There's also this weird tear in the ceiling that is disconcerting. Of all of the things I've tried, getting chased around by those bozos, but never tried setting down the artifact. Okay. So they burn this sucker out. Oh, wait a second. Is what's inside the obelisk container the contraption, the machine that's keeping this entire thing running? Right? Because it's not magic or anything. It's technology. It makes me wonder if that's what's in there is like the mother flame or whatever. Or whatever his machine is keeping this entire operation running. I also don't know what the next step is. Because... looks like we're through these. So maybe I need to go back up. I don't want to go back up. There's creepy dudes up there. But I don't think there's... I don't see any reasonable way to get over to the other ones. Nope. Ow. So that closes. That's burned. This doesn't go anywhere. That's water. Well, pretty much out of time anyway. Shit! Okay. We're gonna go test the theory. Don't have a ton of time. But I wonder if I can get... I think I can get over there in time.
Psychopathic killer on the loose.
No, I'm just trying to think of, like, what was their intent, right? Their intent was pretty obviously... they came here in search of the eye of the universe for scientific discovery or something like that, because similar to the Nomai. But then they discovered something about its intent or the effect of it that they didn't like. Obviously because it kind of showed them that it was going to destroy the whole universe. So then they created this machine to seal it off. And after they sealed it off, maybe it was in order to keep it there. The ship couldn't leave, so they were stuck here. Which one is it? This one. So that's why they created this other world. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Much to learn he still has. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. That didn't show the whole memory. That was only a partial memory, I think. Huh. Okay. Starlit Cove. This one, Forbidden Archive. So this library is full of intact slides hidden deep underground. That blew my mind. Like, I expected it to be there, kind of. So, to be somewhere. But seeing it, like finding it and seeing it and being a reality, that's wild. But, like, we saw them scanning them into this world, so I figured that at least the information was here somewhere. I don't know if I expected it to be the actual slide reels, though. There's a container marked with one of the vault seals but its contents have been destroyed. I found a slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants analyzing the eye of the universe. These slides reveal the construction and launch of a spacecraft designed to block the eye's signal. I never went back to that. I have the code and I never went back to that. I don't think. No, I didn't. I found a slide reel that shows 2 artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep, and the second artifact lights after its bearer dies. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows an alarm bell failing to wake up one of the stranger's inhabitants. Shrouded Woodlands, secret fireplace, yep. Endless Canyon. And the secret mural. So we gotta go there. Gotta go there. Sealed vaults. Where's the bit? Was it in the Hidden Gorge? Time to find that Shira ticket. You trying to bring back my PTSD? It's not there. It's not there. Don't think it's there. Oops. Go back. Achievements. Which one is it? Screenshots. This one. This one. I think I need to go back there, and then I need to go try to find my way around the sneaky nerd in the city with the invisible bridge. But am I tripping? Is was that the drone or other craft control sensor in the gorge there? Because apparently I'm remembering all these things, but I'm not remembering exactly where they were tonight. I think it was. So we'll head back there. I want to see what that code does. You know, it's interesting. You're talking about how much to learn. That's what I've loved about this entire journey that has been Outer Wilds. Is looking back now, I can see. What we were talking about is the dam area. Oh, it's up on the hill there, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, and I can picture the interior in my brain, but where in which building is it? They all look the same from the outside, or all the same material. It never gets all weird. So it's not that one. It's that one. It's on the other side of the dam. I'm gonna check this out. Anyway, part of what's been so interesting about this game as a whole so far is theorizing what's going on all the way through and piecing it together slowly and like getting closer and closer and closer to what's actually going on. and still knowing that I'm probably missing pieces. Maybe I connected a dot that I didn't find information about, or I incorrectly connected that dot. It's amazing. I love it. And even with this, like, the dichotomy of right now, it really looks like this people were trying to save the solar system or the universe, and did so by sacrificing their ability to return home. You can draw a line and try to figure... Oh, boy. Okay, don't drive and read at the same time. You can draw a line and try... And then try to find a dot to prove that line, if that made sense. I had to read it a couple of times, but yes. Right. You're getting all of these dots together, and then you draw this line out here in your theory, and then you're like, okay, well, does this dot line up, or is it over here? And then you adjust your line. Yeah. Postulation. And I think I said this early on, like, part of what's interesting is finding out how wrong or how right I am later on. Because some of it's like, oh, I'm spot on. Like, I think I called that they were at least intentionally trying to explode the sun pretty early before I actually had confirmation of it. But then once I had confirmation of it, the motives behind it were very, very different. Like when you tested the ghost matter water earlier. Yeah. Very similar. Okay, so this looks like the right spot, but... Did I actually do this? Am I tripping? I might be. Sun, eye, fire, eye, fire. Maybe I've done this already. Yeah, okay. That's right, that's what it was from. This code just showed up in 2 locations, and I forgot that it was here. It's the same code, so I've already looked at all this. Yeah, I can't remember where... It might have actually been all at that same hut, where I ran through an area where I knew there was ghost matter, and then I just went back and confirmed it. Looked at the artifact in the house while it was underwater. Okay, so I don't... Where is it? Alright, so they torched this sucker to stop any communication with it.
Well, fudge.
I thought that I had a line on something there that I forgot about. It's just that this code is in 2 different locations. So, okay, well, that's that. Time to go back to the place I can't remember the name of. The city place. Try to get through the mural. The music is different. Why is the music different? Different spot in the ring world, I guess. Okay. You're gonna take half an age to get down that thing. Stop it! What are you? So I feel like there's still things in the overworld that, in the ring world that I'm missing. Is this still gibberish? It's still gibberish. That one? Oh, it's that one. Is this the right one? Where's this the cult meeting one? I can't seem to remember now. Cult meeting? Alright, thanks. Dude. Can I just go back through here? Probably not. Nope. Time to go for a swim. I can't keep them straight. My brain is so tired, apparently. You know what? We're here. We're gonna test another theory. Are we a cult? Have we confirmed this? No, Panda seems to think we're a cult, so... Where are we going? Over here. Turn on the lights. It's too creepy here. You. I see you. Oh boy. Oh gosh, I was right there. Huh. I didn't know I was that close to it. We're gonna try something here. We'll gather our new members in the dark. To watch them while we keep our secret knowledge to ourselves. Things to say, yeah. They look similar to the area they're in on the stranger. So swamp. Oh. Okay. I think I made that connection last stream and forgot that I made the connection. When I finish the game, it'll change forever. But what if you just up and lose the game? Then what? It's so eerie. So, bolt for it? Bye-bye. No! There's a wall behind that fire. Okay. Jazz music stops. Okay. I had to check. Flashlight. Jazz. So there's other shenanigans around that fire that I don't understand yet. Alright, we need to go... My Boat was going for an adventure. Is there another one here? I don't think so. Okay. we're going for a swim. Oh, okay, body surfing. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt too. That's gonna kill me. Don't do that. So we've been over this. Body surfing in white water. It's a bad idea. Wait, 1 second. All right, we back. You know, before I was saying completely realistic wave simulation. Uh-oh, you disappeared. Now I'm back. What if he came down with a baby update, so. But I'm here. Yes, completely realistic wave simulation. If you fall into that water at that speed, you're getting sucked to the bottom, and it's gonna suck for you. Having a really jam session for the very large number. Well, see, they don't remember it, right? I think. So for all they're concerned, it's just once. This makes me remember, or makes me think of, well, I can't remember, or I can't, oh, wow, words. I can't exactly put my finger on it. But it's like, maybe it's a typical sci-fi trope of the consciousness separating. And I wonder, are they actually separating? And, like, these are evil bastards, or are we dealing with an ethos change among the people? And I'm really curious to know which it was. Boop. Hello, sir. I done got boopithed. Here goes your evening. How are those IEMs working for you, by the way? They're pretty slick. Go. Go raft. Alright. Did he just boop and run? I think I got drive-by booped. Oh boy. Really? Really? Oh hey, look. We survived. Good grief. Hit a rock and get sent flying. Okay. Not just a drive-by boop. Still lurking volume at 1% most of the time. Got a funny story about the IEMs. Oh, okay. You have to remind me next time we're able to talk on Discord. 100% will do. Will do. But yes, we need to play this game, so you go back to Turbo Lurking. Okay. Water, why do you have to be the most powerful force in nature other than gravity? So now, we're stuck on white water, and I don't know that I can get over to where I want to go. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Well, crap. skinny little spots. I'm just like, let me through. I just want to get through. Just not have to go all the way back around because I completely fumbled on the rocks. They did do a nice job with the shaders on the water. Like, movement of the water aside. It looks really good. Put me down! Let me go! I have a creeper to stalk and run away from. Alright, let's try this again. Completely realistic water shaders. This is like water. Looks like water before glasses. You know, like before you realize that trees have individual leaves. This must be what whitewater looks like in that scene. Alright, listen here, you absolute turd blossom. There we go. Into the Valley of Death Road 300. 500? 300? I can't ever remember. Is it the 500 or the 300? The road to the Valley of Death. Oh, look, we made it. Only took a round trip and a couple of near-death experiences, but we're here. We're here. Yeet. So now the question is, do I remember pathing? I think I do. Work my way around, cross the invisible bridge. I still want to know what that is. Yes. So, yeah, up to the top, across the invisible bridge. Blow it out, piss off the owl dude, somehow sneak my way across, activate the other bridge, and then down through the mural. Simple, right? Probably. It seems like I'm kind of getting an understanding of how they move. But the issue is that dude, like when he comes out from watching this movie, he's like right in the middle of the pathway. So I gotta figure out an aggro path to get him away from it. This will be super simple. 3 weeks. Yeah, oh yeah, you know. This is after I thought it was going to take me 3 days to write a camera driver for one of my projects, and it took me 2 weeks because NVIDIA memory management is a bit of a bear. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. All right. Is there candles around here? No. Oh yeah, right there. What the hell was that? Oh, good, he finally found the tunnel. This has been bothering. Oh. Shortcut unlocked. Ah. I understand now. Oh, that was an awkward jump. Interesting. That's a classic tunnel vision scenario, right? Where you walk in and you're like, oh, hey, look at this thing right in front of me. And then get focused on it and never actually turn around. Pretty typical behavior from me and my brain. See what I did there? Yeah. Turns out the runtime driver conveniently handles the whole part where you copy the kernel code to the GPU, and that copy was causing my real-time code to crash because it was taking too long. That's hilarious and painful. Literally tunnel vision since you failed to see the tunnel. Also, secret tunnel. We dug too deep in the mountain. We awoke something. So is it faster to go through here or back across the invisible bridge? Don't know. We're gonna go this way. I have time for an Avatar rewatch. See, now my GPU code runs all the kernels one off before actually starting the loop, so it caches all the kernels. That's a really interesting problem to have to solve. Especially because they shouldn't be transient once they're applied. But if I remember it, you're saying you're dealing in such tight timing tolerances that you need, like, for any other application, that might not be a thing. Because you can absorb that loading time of the kernel. Interesting. That's cool. The Earth Avatar. A new show, there'll be 2 seasons. Wait, which Avatar are we talking about here? The issue was I had a separate kernel. Oh, Airbender. Okay, they're making more of it, huh? Interesting. I don't. Did they make anything after Legend of Korra? Up until now. Toggling the. Oh man. Talking to the configuration and the processing. So I'd start up with one, then I switch to the other kernel and it'd crash because I have to waste time loading the other kernel. Oh man. And those are so hard to diagnose too because you have so little debugger attachment available in GPU processing. All right, let's lock in. I say lock in, and then I forget where I have to go. Down more. It would run 100% completely fine if it didn't crash immediately at switching. Oh, yeah. Nice little race condition there. Okay. So now this is where that fool is standing right there. The profile also removes all the profiling overhead and the effect of jitter and scheduling, so it's not helpful. Oh no. Well, it's trying to be helpful. Okay, so if I remember right, this nerd is standing right on the other side of that bridge. I don't really have a good way of baiting it yet. Let's try this. Where are you, nerd? There you are. Come here. You see me. Okay, you see me. Hi. Ah! Stop it! How do I get across that? You're like standing off. I was profiling it and measuring low loop times with the desktop, which is using hardware acceleration and causing massive jitter spikes. They discovered after adding the manual timing. Yeah, that's where sometimes the best debugging is just print lines, right? Why did I come up here again, doofus? Well, so right, Jackson. That's betting more feeding. Just here's my entire ass on a silver platter for you. No, what I was trying to do was get him to go like he's coming here, and I bait him over here, and then I run over this way, but then he turned his light on, and yeah, that it was a bad plan. It didn't work. So this was stupid. I'd love to find another solution, but currently to disable the desktop from using the GPU and causing jitter. We sudo init 3 and use VNC server, which is not hardware X server. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. So you're using a non-hardware accelerated X server to view your own desktop over a network socket locally, so that you can still have a desktop, albeit slow, but you can still have a desktop while not interacting with the GPU from the main X server. This is an interesting solution. It's hacky, but it works. Down. That's when it's useful to have, like, right, switches off graphical, that stuff. That's where it's useful to have integrated graphics as well, or 2 GPUs, but it's not feasible in all use cases. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go in there. Or there. What's up, nerd? This is probably not gonna work. Well, here we go. No, they don't make it, as far as I know. Once you get to that level, they don't make them with integrateds. Hi, turkey face! Oh! Hey, look, there's a whole room over there. I could've just kept walking. That was dumb. Still, they have a face of an owl. Why do they gobble like turkeys? It's just wrong. Oh, our goose is cooked now. Yeah. Just gets fucked then. Yeah. Well, I think most servers end up running headless, so it's not usually a problem. Just all the stuff that I've ever done, server class has been headless. Alright, come here, turkey balls. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come here. Aha! So it does go all the way around back. Neat. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. Never really considered that as a turkey now. Before, but now I can't unhear it. It makes them a lot less creepy. It does make them a lot less creepy. Once I was like, oh hey, that's just a big ass turkey with an owl face and antlers. Like, it is. Holy fuck! Well, that's another one of those clips right there too. That's twice now. Like, oh yeah, I'm not that. Oh, okay, hi. That's 2 in one night. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure it's great for you guys knowing it's coming. Like knowing where they're hiding. You decide to stand up and go to the bathroom. Man. Got around one, surely. Have a guard down. I was just so laser focused on I've gotta get to the doohickey, to activate the bridge. And up until this point, there's only been the one that I've seen in here. So then oh man. That caught me good too. Missed it again. Alright. There's TV Watcher and the other, yeah. Oh, there is two. There's TV Watcher and then the one that was on the second floor. Yeah, there is two. Son of a bitch. So have you seen two, but I think you didn't realize it at the time. Yeah, I didn't. I thought they were the same one. Yeah, the folding room dividers at the top. Oh, man. All right. That's totally a turkey sound. Like, I would put money on that being a recorded turkey sound. Only two. Jeez. Trolls. All right, give me your thickness. Yeah, I see you. Come to me. Bye-bye. Whoops. Easy until you got to get out of this place. Where's the other one? Leave me alone. Bye-bye. There's gonna be another one down here, isn't there? Down this way, right? Dude, my heart rate is going insane right now. Fuck off. Okay, good. Run away. Run away. Bye-bye. Woo! Cue end time music start. Yeah, right. Only 2, 3. Yeah. After the second one, I expected the third one to be down there. What if you got to that point? It was like, how do I get across? There probably will be. Also, that was me totally yeeting over the cliff, and then afterwards realizing that it was another invisible bridge. I just started walking, and I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna die now. Hello. Okay. What's your favorite archive? This is the first one you played? It's really good to have. Good one to have as your first. So this is where they were. It's like they're lamenting their home and not being able to go back now or something. It looks like. Oh, struggled with the other one for long. So going to do this one. I want to see him struggle. Well, you've had plenty of that. Alright, so they're downloading a bunch of information. Scan data. So it is digital. It's just digital. I told one other friend that played. He was struggling. It said start by beating this one. Oh, I see. Because the pathing is easier to get around the nerds on this one than the first one that I was on. Or, I mean, it feels easier now that I kind of understand their pathing. And it sure helps a lot if you know the bastards are there. Okay. Watch the last name. Fair enough. I thought you were talking about the two, it was the two, nerds. Alright. So we've seen this part of it. Sleepy poo. I think I've seen that entire slide reel before. Except for these slides here. So we didn't see this before. This was burned out, but then we saw the end of it. This, okay. So dark. Soon you will see. So this is a continuation of the last one. The rendering. Oh, no way. Ah. And I only just, like, even earlier in this stream thought to actually set the thing down. Interesting. That opens up a very, very interesting dimension to this whole thing. All right, so is that the only two? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it never even crossed my mind that I would want to set it down because for some reason it was like locked in my head. Okay, there's not another one up there. That if you set it down, that would be equivalent to putting the flame out. Come on. Clever design make you use your light source so you're less likely to put it down and walk away. There was only 2 of them in there, right? I'm so freaking paranoid about this. About missing information now. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. I want to see what happens with you. How big is this thing? That's awesome! That's so cool! I know, right? Could have just left it there. I don't know what I was thinking, but here we are. Open. There's some trippy shader bullshit going on here, bud. Wait a second. Let me see here. It also only hints about the keybind to put it down when you specifically look straight down. Right, you have to look at a steeper angle, I think, than with other things. It's cool to look back. It's cool looking back. The other secret archive you went to, you can't physically get far enough away from the artifact to get outside the bubble. Oh. That's clever. I like that. You thought about it. It still counts, right? This is melting my brain right now. It opens up so many opportunities. But the fact that that is also burned out. I don't like this. Watched another streamer that decided to put down the lantern because he figured he might be able to swim if he wasn't holding it. Okay, that's legit. Saw the Matrix vision for a split second before he drowned. He was very confused. That's amazing. Discovering that early would kind of split my reality. All right, so what does this mean then? Oh, come on. Oh, I see what you did there. My brain is braining, and it forgot to brain. Sup, nerd? Do you react while I'm in this world? Nope. Oh, you do? Look at you! Oh, shit! That wasn't just like, hi. That was... That was a full-on spine adjustment. Nice. Pursuer. Crunch. That surprised me. He didn't react and then until I touched him, too. Oh, you're talking about, I think you're referencing the Pirate Software playthrough? Where he was just, like, breaking a bunch of stuff. You got... Yeah, freaking Thor. I mean, I think he's damn good at puzzles. But he can also get lost in the weeds on puzzles. Yeah, I don't really care about drama on both sides of the aisle, and I'm not gonna even think about it that much, so... If Campbell will have to put out, yeah, exactly. You should definitely do an achievement on stream after you finish the game. I'm down for it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, right. Yeah, it makes sense because it's pitch black. Duh. Need to carry it with me up here so I can at least get a clear path of light. So, I see you up there. So now I'm curious what else there is to learn. Like this door being open? Was that open the whole time? No. There's no way, right? And we're stuck. This is an Easter egg behind him? Only 4 of them? In that room there's an Easter egg? What's confused? Oh. Oh. That's something for another night. It is time. 3.5 hours in. There's also the archive with this secret hidden slide reel, right? Right. Tons of secrets hiding in corners that didn't used to be there. Which I don't know if you guys pay any attention to the shorts on YouTube or TikToks that I have been putting out, but the one I put out today was the clipping together of all of the times the Brittle Hollow Quantum Moon Shard was on the screen before I actually saw it. and I think it was 12 or 13 times, and I clipped all of them together. And I was finally like, wait, that wasn't there before. I'm smart, I promise. So I thought it was pretty entertaining. It's like an Easter egg, but actually related to the plot. Ooh. Interesting. A smart man for sure. Gotta be used. Oh, man. Anywho, I'm going to go download this or start this video rendering and then go to sleep. And thank you all for being here tonight. This has been a blast. My mind is blown connecting these dots and figuring out the whole like digital thing. Like that's amazing. God, man, everything. You have too much free time. Yeah, free time. What is that? It gets all eaten up. But anyway, no, now it's all coming together, and now it's like I want to go back through the whole thing and figure out like what am I missing? What have I missed? What else is there to see? And the invisible floors make sense now. And yeah, I'm super intrigued. Like goes in waves of now I just want to play for the next 3 hours and figure out what's going on. Probably get 2 more hours of streams if this man used Windows. Oh, you know he doesn't have that free time. Nope. ETH tool. Yeah, don't do that. That's no fun. Or yeah, I mean just manning LS or just reading any of those man pages is a pain in the ass. So anywho, I will be back Thursday. And we will dive into the digital side of this world now because holy shit, that opened up a lot of doors. Yeah, I appreciate y'all being here again tonight. And if you are here and not following, I would appreciate it if you do so. We only have 13 more before we hit affiliate. We're getting there, slowly but surely. So anyway, you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye.